In a world driven by instant gratification and overstimulation, maintaining focus and discipline has become one of the rarest skills. The ancient principle of semen retention offers an unconventional, yet profoundly effective approach to restoring energy, clarity, and purpose. Far from being a mystical idea, semen retention taps into the science of energy management and the psychology of delayed gratification. It challenges modern men to master their impulses, channel sexual energy into creativity, and use that heightened drive to dominate their goals. At its core, semen retention isn't just about abstain, it's about transformation. It reprograms your mindset from consumption to creation, from pleasure-seeking to purpose-driven living, setting the foundation for peak productivity and self-mastery. When you practice semen retention, you are making a conscious choice to control one of the most powerful biological urges in existence. This decision signals to your subconscious mind that you are no longer a slave to short-term pleasure. Each day of retention strengthens willpower, the same mental muscle required for productivity, success, and focus. By resisting release, you learn to delay gratification, the cornerstone of achievement. Modern neuroscience supports this. Dopamine, the neurotransmitter of motivation and pleasure, becomes stabilized through abstinence. Instead of the constant highs and lows caused by overstimulation, your brain enters a state of balance. You stop chasing dopamine spikes from distractions and instead harness it for meaningful work. That stability allows you to work longer, focus deeper, and maintain motivation without burnout. Semen retention also plays a crucial role in managing energy levels. The human body expends immense physical and chemical resources during ejaculation. When that energy is conserved, it doesn't simply disappear, it gets redirected. Practitioners often report feeling more alert, more alive, and more determined after just a few weeks. This isn't just anecdotal. Testosterone levels, energy metabolism, and blood circulation all improve with disciplined retention. With higher testosterone and stable dopamine, you wake up earlier, think sharper, and feel driven without relying on caffeine or external stimulants. This is why many historical figures think of philosophers, warriors, and inventors spoke of sexual energy as the foundation of genius and vitality. They understood what modern men have forgotten, that your seed is your creative life force. And when it's conserved, your mind operates at an entirely new frequency. In today's digital world, where productivity is constantly sabotaged by screens, social media, and endless distractions, semen retention acts as a mental detox. Pornography and casual indulgence deplete not only physical vitality, but also focus and ambition. Each moment of release creates a pattern of seeking comfort over challenge, instant pleasure over progress. When you break that pattern, your attention span expands naturally. You begin to notice subtle details again. You find deeper joy in reading, writing, building, or learning. Your thoughts slow down, your patience grows, and your ability to engage with long-term projects improves. Instead of escaping boredom through stimulation, you start to use boredom as a signal. It tells you to create, to move, to build. The energy that was once wasted on temporary satisfaction becomes fuel for your mission. Another profound benefit of semen retention is how it transforms your presence. As your energy accumulates, your body language, voice, and eye contact begin to change. You emit confidence without trying. Others feel it before you speak. It's the energy of a man who is grounded, self-assured, and internally strong. This magnetic presence influences your environment and relationships. In professional settings, people take you more seriously. Your opinions carry weight because your energy is stable and assertive. In personal life, you attract respect and admiration without having to chase validation. This shift in presence reinforces productivity because you no longer waste mental bandwidth trying to prove yourself. You simply embody your value. Semen retention also sharpens mental clarity and creativity. With your sexual energy conserved, your brain begins to rewire itself toward higher pursuits. You start connecting ideas faster, solving problems more intuitively, and thinking strategically rather than impulsively. Artists, entrepreneurs, and athletes who practice retention often describe entering a flow state more easily. This heightened awareness allows them to produce at their peak, day after day, without burnout. It's as though the mind becomes less foggy and more precise. You begin to prioritize what truly matters, your craft, your mission, rather than temporary distractions. This clarity becomes the cornerstone of peak performance. Equally important is the emotional discipline that semen retention builds. By choosing not to indulge in momentary pleasure, you train yourself to stay calm under pressure. You become emotionally resilient, no longer controlled by mood swings or cravings. This steadiness enhances decision-making, patience, and consistency, all critical traits of productive, high-achieving individuals. Over time, your emotions align with your vision. You stop sabotaging your progress with self-destructive habits and start maintaining a rhythm of growth. Your focus becomes unshakable because you no longer rely on external stimulation for motivation. Instead, your energy flows inward, nourishing your determination and deep sense of purpose. The modern man often feels drained not because of a lack of opportunity but because of scattered energy. Every time you release without intention, you leak focus, drive, and willpower. Semen retention reclaims that energy and consolidates it into a single direction forward. You start to notice that procrastination fades. You're no longer caught in the cycle of guilt and distraction. Each day of retention adds momentum to your habits. You sleep better, your workouts feel stronger, and your confidence rises. It's not magic, it's simply energy conservation applied through self-awareness. As your body regenerates, your mind follows. You stop living reactively and begin living intentionally. Moreover, semen retention transforms how you relate to time. When you are no longer seeking constant pleasure, your perception of time slows down. You become more present in your work, more mindful in your interactions, and more focused in your routine. You learn to use your mornings wisely, to schedule your goals effectively, and to approach tasks with discipline rather than haste. This time mastery directly increases productivity. The energy once spent on chasing fleeting highs is now invested into building something meaningful. Every project, business, or goal benefits from your renewed patience and persistence. You start to operate with long-term vision, understanding that success is a process, not an instant result. Finally, semen retention reconnects you with your higher purpose. Productivity isn't just about doing more, it's about doing what matters. Retention clears mental noise, helping you see your true direction. It aligns your mind, body, and spirit so you can focus on legacy, not just results. You begin to feel a deep sense of fulfillment in your work because it is fueled by authentic energy, not artificial stimulation. Every action feels aligned with your growth. This inner alignment becomes your ultimate productivity. When your energy, focus, and mission are unified, there's no wasted motion. You move with power, clarity, and conviction. Semen retention turns your life from distraction into discipline, from chaos into control, from exhaustion into evolution. It's not about denial, it's about mastery. The man who learns to hold his power no longer competes with others. He becomes the force that others follow. Do not let this powerful momentum fade. 2 things before you go. First, hit the like button to show the algorithm we are a force, and subscribe immediately so you don't lose the frequency shift we just created. Second, you are part of a global tribe, so claim your spot in the comments by dropping your location. Need accountability, deep questions answered, or direct support? That's what our Telegram is for. Join the inner circle. The link is below. Forward this video to one soul who needs to step into their power today. Have a force-multiplying day.